Let me talk to you about a myth. The myth is this, is that there is a singular moment in decision making in which the leader makes a brilliant decision or a catastrophic failure. It's a myth that roots down in just our own human psychology. It's the hero's journey. It's Joseph Campbell's mythology revealed in our present world, which is that we believe that there will be a series of challenges and then in that singular moment in which our hero breaks through. It's good for drama. It's not reality. Poor decision making is much more subtle. The seeds are planted much earlier. It's pervasive and it's dangerous. And I'll show you why. Let's go through 4 different archetypes of a CEO. The first is the FOMO CEO. The FOMO CEO sees their colleagues achieving phenomenal things with their own companies, and they want that. The second archetype is the frustrated CEO. The frustrated CEO is frustrated with their team because they don't believe that they can achieve that next level of growth with the current capabilities. The third archetype is the bored CEO. They've overcome challenge after challenge, and now it's just not as vital. They don't feel that juice, that energy anymore, and they're a bit bored. And then our fourth archetype. The fourth archetype is the highly successful CEO. They are passionate. They are engaged. They are hitting it month over month, quarter over quarter, year over year. What we're looking for is a couple of ahas for you in your own decision making. Let's go back through those. The archetype number 1, the FOMO CEO. What's really going on here is that they want to accomplish wildly successful, outrageous things. However, they haven't done the options analysis. They haven't prepared their playbooks, and their team is not prepared to accomplish the objective set out. They have not created with intention a decision-making architecture for that organization that can achieve the goal. It doesn't just happen. Our second archetype, which is the frustrated CEO. What's going on? Typically, they're frustrated with their organization because it's reached a plateau of growth. The reason is because of the hierarchical decision-making structure underneath the organization, typically in a pyramid type structure with the CEO at the top or circular with the CEO at the center in a collaborative type of structure. They don't have the capacity now to make more decisions, more complex decisions, and decisions in new domains with that legacy management structure. That is going to have to evolve. The board CEO, what's going on here? This is the CEO that is now distracted. They're distracting themselves with travel, with charities, with golfing, with boating, whatever it might be, because they built the company overcoming significant challenges, which was invigorating. That life force was there. They were the hero. And now they've reached a plateau where the company is purring along and they don't feel that same sort of rush. They need challenge. The fourth archetype, a highly successful CEO. You see it time and time again. And this one does cause a splash on the front pages when something changes and the company quickly goes from being a high flyer to a failure. What's going on here is that they have programmed a decision architecture for that organization, which is highly successful. It has worked for month over month, quarter over quarter, year over year in hitting it out of the park. What could go wrong? Here's what goes wrong. When the situational context shifts, there's an interest rate change, unemployment changes, a supply chain breaks down, there is a change in the working capital structure of the organization, when a competitor launches a gambit, or there's some sort of other public relations or regulatory crisis that they face. When you change all the precepts in which the decisions are made, you have to have a new decision architecture for those conditions. They prepare for success. They've been successful at doing it. It is reinforcing, but it doesn't anticipate the realities of a very fluid, Darwinistic environment that we live in which new decision arcs are rising from the primordial goo all the time, threatening at those which are successful. Write down what resonates for you. That's all for now. Talk to you soon.